Lexy. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's pantry clean out. We moved into this house over a year ago and I organized the pantry. I deep cleaned it. It looked beautiful, but months and months have gone by and my pantry is a disaster. I've had this on my spring cleaning list for the last couple of weeks. I've been avoiding it. It's just one of those things we need to get done. So I went ahead and ate some lunch because I'm sure it's gonna take me all day to do this. I just want to do a complete clean out. So I'm going to be doing it the good old fashioned way, Marie Kondo way, taking every single thing out of the pantry, giving it a deep clean, and then re-adding everything back in. And I want to do it that way because even though my pantry doesn't appear to look as bad as it really is, I know we have some food in there that's expired that needs to be thrown out. We need to wipe down the containers. So it's just best we just take everything out. And it's also been a really long time since I swept in my pantry. So I want to do that. I want to mop in there, just do all the spring cleaning in my pantry today. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I'll have all the containers that I use for this pantry makeover linked down below. I got them all from either Amazon or Target. So I should be able to link every single item that I used in my pantry down below for you guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, this is my before of my pantry. It's a mess. None of this should be at the bottom of the pantry. I don't know why that's there. It's just so unorganized. And then coming up here, it doesn't look so bad until you start getting behind the containers. Things are just thrown back here and I don't even know what this is. So that's pancake mix. That shouldn't be hidden back there because that's definitely gonna go bad if I don't see that. Just a lot of things outside of the containers. And I know we have some stale chips in here that we need to go through. Just everything's just kind of thrown in the bin. We need to refill a lot of the containers and a lot of things in here aren't organized. I washed those. Oh, actually that one is filled. Where's the one? I washed a whole bunch of containers. Here they are. And I need to label them and fill them up. I got these ones from Aldi, but I'm sure I can find these on Amazon. But yeah, so we just need to overhaul all this stuff needs to find a home. And then this is the worst side. So this is where I'm supposed to store all of my overflow kitchen appliances. But yeah, it's turned into kind of being a junk area. So we definitely need to revamp, reorganize all of this stuff because it's a mess. So yeah, you see why I need to take every single thing out. And we're just going to start over and get everything just cleaned and nice and organized. First thing I recommend doing before you start your pantry is starting with a clean space. I'm gonna need all of this countertop space to empty out the pantry because it's massive. So yeah, we're gonna be emptying everything out on these counters. So I would start by cleaning your kitchen, which I already tackled that this morning. So the hardest part of this pantry transformation is getting every single item taken out. It takes so long to do it this way, but it just ensures that you literally go through every single item in your pantry. You're able to touch things, read expiration dates, get things out of the pantry that don't belong. Believe it or not, we had so many items that was in our pantry that didn't belong in there. So I was able to get those put away and I was able to throw away so many items that was either expired or just didn't belong in here. I went ahead and took everything out of the pantry. I ran out of counter space, so I had to start putting stuff on the floor. Look at the island, you guys. It is covered of stuff from the pantry. There's even stuff over here because I ran out of counter space. But yeah, We have a lot of work to do. Here is the inside of the pantry. Wow, I'm echoing because it is completely empty. There's so much dirt and crumbs and like dirt balls all underneath here that we're going to be mopping and sweeping. But everything is out. The only thing I didn't take out was the books, the cookbooks, because those are already organized and nice and it's not food. So just kept those in there, but literally every single thing has been taken out. So now it's time to just wipe everything down and we're gonna start getting everything added back in. So I wanted to get the pantry deep clean because it's not very often we have every single thing out of the pantry. So I'm wiping down all of the wire shelves. There was food that was kind of stuck in between some of the little holes. It would be a dream come true to be able to get some custom built-ins in this pantry. It's such an amazing size, but I still feel like the wired racks are not maximizing the space because the ceilings are so high in this pantry. So I could only imagine if we could take storage all the way up to the tippy top, so that way I can have storage for like my seasonal items that I don't like grab for very often. That would be amazing. So maybe one day we'll have some custom built-ins in here. But now I'm just taking my wet dry vacuum and I'm vacuuming and mopping the floors at the same time. And then I'm just going with a microfiber cloth that has a little bit of some cleaning spray on there, and I'm just wiping down the baseboards so that way those are nice and clean. When you take me for a damn fool, I'm just so sick of it. Can't believe that I've been with someone like you. I think I went through like 20 microfiber cloths in this pantry clean out. I kept switching them because they were getting so dirty and dusty, but I'm starting to add things back in the pantry that don't really need much organization that I've recently already put together. Like those Owen shakes down there, I just put in those containers, so those were already wiped out. I'm making sure to wipe out every single container before it comes back into the pantry. A lot of dust had fell in them, so I'm just making sure to wipe them clean, and then we'll get the products back in there. I am going to have to be doing some refills. You can see I have a trash bag and I'm checking expiration dates. Anything that is expired, I am putting in the trash bag. And if it's close to expiring, I'm making sure that is in the very front so that we can get to that first. So with my counters completely filled of so much food products, I was starting to feel a little bit overwhelmed. So I wanted to start getting stuff added back in to give me some space to be able to fill up some containers because my countertops were completely full, as you guys saw. So me adding things in slowly that I can kind of get out of the way. That way I can have a little bit more space to go through things on the counter and also to refill things that need to be refilled. Now that I'm starting to clear a lot of space from the counters, I'm going to be starting to focus on getting some of the containers filled up. I'm using the Pop-It containers. You guys will see them here in a second. They are my favorite pantry organization container. They are the best quality. I will link them down below. I have some off-brand, and I'm actually trying to filter those out and just use these containers that I'm wiping down right now because the quality is just amazing on them. So I like to put everything in here that I use on a regular basis, like flours, brown rice, and things like that. Okay, so we took a break from doing the pantry. The dogs are so excited about their bark box. Thank you to BarkBox for sending this over. So if you guys have never heard, look at them, so excited. If you guys have never heard of BarkBox, they send toys and treats to your house. They have themed toys each month, which is so cool. We go with the Super Chewer for Blissy because she chews through so many toys. And Bentley doesn't really like toys, but he loves treats, so he's excited too. He's not into the toy part, but he loves the treats. And Blissy, as you can see, loves the toys. She has one in her mouth. You ready, Bit? Look, you're excited. They're so excited. You ready? What's in here? Oh my gosh. What's in here? All right, let's see, friends. I'm opening it. Look! Jackpot! So the theme this month is like Vegas theme, jackpot. Yay! What do we got? We got some toys. Oh my gosh, look, Lacey. Look. Bentley, we got some treats for you, buddy. So I give Bentley the treats because he doesn't play with the toys. So he's here for the treats. All right, this one is soft baked duck and veggie recipe. And I'm gonna get Blissy the toy because she loves the toy. You like the toy, Blissy girl? Look at that toy. Look. Bentley, you want a treat? So he loves these two because he's such a treat lover. All right, let me break it. Good boy. Good boy. You love it, don't you? So we have, what else do we have? We have another toy. It's like a drum, like kind of like a little martini glass. That's so cute. We have this one. It's like a tug of war. I love how it's like Vegas themed. That is so cute. Jackpot. They spell pot, P-A-W-T. He likes, see, Bentley doesn't really like the toys. He's just here for the treats. Here's another treat, buddy. Bentley's trying to get treats. So they sent me one for Bentley and Blissy. I actually gave Blissy the wrong toy. This one's your toy. This one's a lot bigger, huh? Look at that tug of war. So cute. Like all of these toys, I'm gonna share with you guys up close. So this one's Blissy's. She gets quite a bit of toys. There's that one. And it's so cute how everything is themed. Like, reminds me of Las Vegas. And she gets the Super Chewer ones because she is known to chew through her. Look, she has one right now. You also get this one. And then you get tons of treats. Like, so many treat options. And Bentley has the same thing, but he's most likely just going to enjoy the treats. How fun! So cute. So every month, your dog can get a theme box. So I will leave the link down below for BarkBox. Definitely check them out. As you can see, Bentley's trying to get more treats. Blissy loves her toys. Good job, guys. Okay, back to the pantry. There was no way my dogs were gonna let me continue without opening their bark box. They've had it before. It had been a while since they had one and they were so excited, as you guys saw. So we refilled some of the containers that I had overflow of. I am going to be going to Sam's Club here soon to get more rice to be able to refill those containers, but making sure to stock the paper towels. This basket I'm using, I got from Target, and it's amazing to have your overflow paper towels in there. So love keeping that in the pantry because we go through paper towels pretty often. So I was able to use all of the containers that I had already from my last pantry organization. I did add some new ones in here. You guys will see those soon. They're the glass ones with the wooden lid. Really like those ones. But yeah, just once you have a system in your pantry, it's really easy to keep the maintenance up on it. You can use your existing containers, move things around, take out anything that's expired, but highly recommend the system that I did in my pantry, and that is using mostly acrylic containers containers. So that way you can see everything you have, and it makes it really easy when it's time to go to the grocery store. You can quickly do a scan and see what you need. I do use some baskets for things, but for the most part, I like to be able to see everything I have. And the cleaner that I use this entire video is by Branch Basics. It's an all-natural cleaner. I always like to make sure to use an all-natural cleaner when I'm using it for things I store food in. So I use it to wipe down all of the containers, literally every single item that I put in my pantry. I made sure to wipe down before adding it back in. And these little baskets that you see me adding in that have the potatoes and onions in there, I got those from the Target dollar spot. Not sure if those are still there, but they are like the perfect containers to be able to store your onions and potatoes. And now I'm going through my extra seasoning. So I have glass seasoning jars in my seasoning cabinet. These are just the extras. Whenever I need to refill those, these are the seasonings. There were quite a bit that was expired, so I went ahead and tossed out the expired ones and then adding the ones that are good to go back in, but just making sure to wipe everything down. These glass jars came from Aldi and I love them. I'll try to find a similar option for you guys on Amazon. The quality of these were amazing and I just loved the way they looked. So one thing that I did differently was I went ahead and got all of my jars filled up and then I labeled at the very end, which I highly recommend. That way you're not being pulled in so many different directions. You can just focus on organizing, decluttering, and not having to focus on labeling to the very end. So we're gonna end up getting those jars all labeled. Something that I recommend is Pantry stickers that go at the bottom of your containers, so that way you know when everything's expired. I was out of mine, so I had an Amazon order. I will link the ones I just ordered. So until those come in, I just went ahead and took a picture of the expiration date on the back of the bag, so that way I can know when my labels come in. I can stick the sticker right underneath the container and I'll know exactly what everything is and also when it expired. So I just picked up my snacks from Target, and these are definitely healthier options of snacks. Everything was under 100 calories besides those little cookies were 150. I just like to have healthier options that we can grab whenever we want a healthier snack option. These are all great. These are on repeat. We get these all the time from Target. These little Parmesan chews are so good. The cookies are great. And I don't know if you guys can see those grain-free Mexican wedding cookies. Those are a great healthy snack as well. You guys haven't tried Skinny Pop, you definitely have to. It's like my favorite healthy snack. It's only 80 calories for a bag. I love these acrylic organizers that I use to store all my snacks on. I'll make sure to link these down below. And then I wanted to share with you guys these as well because these are our favorite. It's like a healthier version of a fruit roll-up, and they're only 60 calories and it's nothing but fruit. Like that's the only ingredient. Super clean, so good. And I just have a little granola bar organizer, so I'm adding those and then also adding some more Skinny Pop popcorn. So now we're making some custom labels for the pantry. We're gonna get some things labeled that I wanted to get labeled. So in my last pantry organization video, I used the pre-made labels before I had my Cricut Joy, and those were okay, but it didn't come with every single label I needed. So I love the Cricut Joy because you can customize and make whatever label you need. You can control the font, the size, the color of the vinyl. So I wanted the font to be very similar to the pre-made labels I already had in my pantry, and I'm just adding any labels to things that I wanted to have labeled. So this is my smoothie goods, and I wanted this labeled so everything that is smoothie related goes in this little bin. Look how beautiful the label turned out. This is seriously my favorite font to use on my Cricut. So now that we have that one done, I'm just working on getting all of the containers labeled that I want labeled. I didn't label every single thing in the pantry because I like to be able to have the option to move bins around and change them out depending on the season. But things that I always buy, like almond flour, is something we always have in our pantry. It was great to go ahead and make some labels for that. We have some pancake mix, some raisins, coconut sugar. Those are things that we're always going to have in our pantry. So I like to make sure to store those in nice containers with labels because we will always have them. So now it's time for the major transformation in my pantry. I wanted to share with you guys the before shots of what we were working with and what we were able to get done in this pantry. As you guys can see, everything's like in disarray, unorganized, things on the floor. And here's how we were able to transform the pantry. Quick overview of everything in the pantry. I was able to keep the same layout, which I'm so glad because this just worked so well the last time I organized it. I was able to remove all of the stuff that we had stored underneath. I just didn't need that storage anymore, so it looks so much cleaner. But down here we have potatoes, onions in there. We have our tea organizer. This is like seasoning packs for dinners. We have some taco shells back there. This is labeled pasta. Pasta, quick and easy dinners we can grab. We went ahead and labeled this with the Cricut and it looks so good. Like, this looks amazing. Chips, nuts, and seeds. This shelf is kind of like snacks, but also some more things we can grab for dinners. Just tons of grab and go snacks. I wanted to put this at eye level. It just makes the most sense. Popcorn, fruit bars, crackers, chips. So we have quite a bit of snacks here. Going up is most of the stuff I use for cooking. So all of my rice, rolled oats, I have seasonings back there like baking soda, baking powder, everything's labeled, sugar, coconut flakes, all of that good stuff. And then this is my Lazy Susan filled of all of my oils, olive oils and coconut oils. We have extra condiments here. We love having reserved condiments in case we run out. We have backup, more condiments, and even more condiments. So we have quite a bit of condiments for backup. And then this is just to make like healthy cookies and stuff. This one's the Simple Mills. These are so good if you never tried these, but also some more backup almond flour, coconut flour in case we run out of this stuff. This is what we're going to use to restock. We also have some more restock up here, and I named it just stock. Smoothie goods right here. So this is everything I use to make a smoothie all in one container. And then this is extra snacks. I put it in the back because we only pull this out when we have guests. It has like fruit roll-ups, like all of the bad snacks, fruit roll-ups. There's some bars and stuff. So I put it in the back because we're not really going to eat these snacks. We will eat the RX bars. So just store this here. It's kind of like the overflow from what we have going on here. So I can just restock those snacks in here as we eat these. And then we have some more baking supplies in the back, which I don't do a whole lot of baking, so I made sure to put that in the back. We have some baskets. This is like some vitamins and supplements, extra overstock products in this little basket. And then that basket back there has like extra utensils and napkins and things like that. We have our canned goods here. This riser is from Amazon. It's amazing. We have extra cans here and also another acrylic container back there of extra canned goods. And then down here, we love our OWYN protein shakes. We have one every day, so we have quite a bit. This is our stock. We keep some some in the fridge, but this is our overstock. So kept that there. Liquid IV. We have some extra wine from our advent calendar that we still need to finish. I labeled the spin oils. It has coconut oil and vegetable oil. And then these are my extra mason jars. I like keeping them in here because if I need to store anything like some more crackers, I have those that I can use. This side, you only see this side if you actually like step in the pantry. So we have like a little bag organizer in here, which is amazing to reuse our grocery bags. And then this is where I store my larger appliances so I don't have to take up too much cabinet space. I have all of my mini like Dash waffle makers, extra paper plates down here, vinegar, I needed a spot for that, toaster, fryer, and then this is my dog shelf. All of their supplements and treats are in here. I also kept some of their supplements, dog treats and treats here for the dogs. So this is just their shelf. We have the Instant Pot for the dogs. This is the one I use to make their homemade dog food. And then we have my air fryer. I wish it could be a lot lower, but this is the only shelf that can fit it. This one's too small. So this one fits it perfectly. So yeah, that is everything. And then up here, just paper towels, extra coffee up there. And then this is just some extra products that we have to just fill up some of these guys. And then we have all of my cookbooks up there, and I actually rotate them and switch them out and go through them and try to make like new recipes each week. So I love having those in the pantry. It just makes the most sense. So that way I can see them whenever I'm grabbing something to cook. But yeah, last little overview of the pantry. Looks so much better. Oh my gosh, you guys, looks so much better. And then in case you are wondering, this guy right here is a medicine cabinet, and we store all of our like supplements and medicines in here. So that's really handy. It's several hours later and we're finally done with the pantry. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Consider hitting that subscribe button, joining the family here on my YouTube channel. I'll have all the containers that I can link down below for you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.